New Roth 401k rollover rules coming. Hey everyone, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial. Welcome to another episode of AdBits. Today's AdBits, I'm going to discuss new legislation that could potentially finally allow a Roth IRA to be rolled into a Roth 401k. And what's taking so long? Don't ask me. Just the frustrations of Congress. But thankfully, Representatives Darren LaHood of Illinois and Linda Sanchez of California, bipartisan. Congressman LaHood's a Republican from Illinois. Ms. Sanchez is a Democrat for California. And they introduced a bill on December 13th that finally would allow a Roth IRA to be rolled into a Roth 401k. I mean, with 7 million Roth IRAs out there, both accounts are Roth. Why wouldn't or shouldn't you be able to do this, right? I never got a straight answer. I spoke to many members of Congress on the Ways and Means Committee, many staffers on the Ways and Means Committee of members of Congress, and no one gave me the right answer. They all said, it should happen. I don't know why it's not. It's going to get done. And when Secure Act 1 happened back in 2019, and this provision wasn't in there, I was told it was going to be in Secure Act 2.0. Secure Act 2.0 was passed end of 22, December 22, by President Biden. I was told it was going to be in that. Never made it in that for some reason, even though there was 465 pages of retirement legislation. Didn't make it in there. But this is hopefully going to be part of what's known as a Starter K Act, which was included in the Secure Act 2.0, part of the retirement package. And very hopeful that this legislation is going to be part of some type of bill that will get done by the end of the year. Now, no guarantee it gets done. It's not a moneymaker, right? It's not going to generate any type of revenue. It's Roth to Roth. It's just going to make people's life easier, hopefully allow people to retire and save for retirement easier, more effectively, more efficiently. But this is going to have to become part of some other legislation year end, because it's definitely not going to be part of like any Ukraine or Israel type funding. It's just not important enough. So we're going to have to see what type of bill this gets attached to. But it's gotten widespread support from the American Retirement Association and various other retirement groups that are super supportive. Our industry, the self-directed retirement industry, is also very supportive of anything that really encourages people to save in an IRA and making their life easier by moving money between IRAs and 401ks. And the fact that both are Roth, both are after tax, Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks essentially have the same rules when it comes to distributions, contributions. The contribution numbers are bigger in the 401k side, but the distribution rules are the same from a tax standpoint. Just doesn't make a lot of sense not to be able to have this flow. You can move traditional SEP funds into a 401k, into the pre-tax component. Why couldn't you move the Roth into a Roth component? Now with more and more 401k plans offering Roth components, like, it makes no sense that they never allowed for this. But hopefully it's going to come this year in 22. So just wanted to mention this new legislation. I think obviously, again, it shows the fact that this legislation is bipartisan. And we all know what goes on in Washington. The Democrats and Republicans, really can't get anything done together. But from a retirement standpoint, they do. Retirement legislation is always bipartisan, almost always unanimous. Why? Because the system works. It helps rich people. It helps poor people. It helps middle class. It helps people of all religions, all colors, and all political creeds. It works. It's based off mathematics, deferral, compound returns. You save, you're patient, you continue to save, and when you're older, you're going to have a lot of more money than you would if you just saved in a taxable account. So kudos to Rep. LaHood and Rep. Sanchez for working together and thinking about the U.S. retirement individual who all we want is rules that make sense and rules that make it easier for us to save and save in the type of retirement vehicle we like, whether it's a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k. So that's it for today's podcast. Short and sweet. Hope everyone had a great holiday season. Happy New Year again. And, thanks for hanging out today. This is a weekly podcast, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And that's it. Talk to everyone again next week. Take care.